Hey you, welcome back to Minecraft. I am in Westmarch today. I've been in Westmarch a lot lately. We have a lot of really exciting things coming on. Coming on? Coming up? Going on? Both of those. As you can see, I finally got the construction area cleared out here in Deckerton. I think I've changed the name to Deckerton on the Bay. Yeah, kind of an upscale place, right? I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Token sheep, cause cute. I've put my construction stuff in here now. So I've got a place to work. I've got a little bit and bob over here, and of course there's more room upstairs. Yeah, it should be somebody's house, but it's a workshop first, my version of storage. I am in creative, of course, flying around here, showing you all the things. And these houses finally came together. I don't know if you remember some early versions when I was first building these, and then I kind of stopped for a while. They were too big. They were just too big. They're up on a hill from these guys over here that are modeled after this sort of downtown area in Bruges, Belgium. These are Newhound in Copenhagen, or inspired by, let's say inspired by that. But they are up on the hill. They were a little bit taller because they are connected. Unlike these, they were massive. They were so big. So one day, RJ came in and we chopped the top off, and he lifted the roof and took it down a few blocks, put the roof back on. We did that with balloons. RJ just attaches balloons to stuff and floats them up, gets it out of the way. It's amazing. Home reno at its awesomest, right? Awesomest? Okay, it's gonna be a good day. At any rate, they worked, and the scale felt better, and it's like bang, I got working on them again right away. And the outsides are completed. The stairways are in, the building, you know, the floors are all sorted, the windows are there. I haven't furnished them yet, but you know, one thing at a time. So that's coming along nice. I have been doing a lot of work in the port. Yeah, okay. For the horse people in the group, you will appreciate this. That flying balloon over there was originally made, or most of it, the balloon part and some part of the body, was originally made by Aver Kamen when he was on our server, and he's left for personal reasons. Life got busy, does what it does. And I confiscated it, changed it up a little bit, and turned it into this, which I call Airs Above the Ground. If you're a horse person, you will get it, and if you're not, Google it. Airs Above the Ground is the name of that flying ship. I've started making some ships of my own, finally. I'm very happy to say. They're a little wonky, okay, a little bit. That one over there is mine. I called it the Seahorse. And again, you know, we got a theme going on here. My fleet of horse-based jets. And that little one there, which I call the red herring. I like murder mysteries, right? That's the red herring. It's got the red sails, kind of the reddish colored wood. So I finally started making ships. I'm quite excited. And yes, I have used some of Aver Kamen's previous designs, like the little green one here, to help me with that. Like, yeah, a lot. You know, it's like, okay, what did he do? So, yeah, so anyway, that's my little boat, and it's got a living quarters in. And you know what? I'll just show you my little boat. It floats, it goes places. It's very exciting. It's very cool. I love my little boat. This is the Seahorse, guys. This is my little Seahorse. And I know this is probably unlikely, that you know, probably the place you would steer from would be back up there somewhere, I guess. Mine is up here because I actually like to see where I'm going. I mean, I use a little mini map there in the upper right a lot, but I like to just not have a sail in front of my face while I'm trying to avoid running into all the things I still run into. So I have the steering up there, and then of course here's the little living area. Not much going on there. I've got I think I may put a bunch of books up here and turn it into a little enchanting place. But you know, I can do a few things, and it's all done in vanilla because that's safest when you're moving boats around. So that's the Seahorse. I'm very excited. It took me night after, oh, so long, so long. It was terrible, so long. This one was better-ish. It only took me an entire evening. I'm not good with boats, okay? Not real good with boats. But this is just my little baby. The red herring is cute, right? And it goes, it floats. It'll go places for you. Now this one, of course, because I have the sail there, again, you've got that blindsided issue, but but do the best you can, right? You do what you can. So my port's coming along. My FPS is dying. Too many micro blocks, guys. Too many micro blocks. We're starting a big, probably years-long group project. We are doing a city, capital city here, and just it's huge. It's the biggest. Yeah, it's the biggest project I've personally ever kind of been even. No, it's just big. It's just freaking big. We'll be working on it all year, I'm sure. And we have decided that, micro blocks to a minimum. We've got to start building in vanilla again because, oh my God, right? But there's the little port authority, and I got to tell you, this idea came from Impact Crater. I have got to do some recording over there one day and show you his port. That's what a real port looks like. Mine is just a wannabe. But here's a little storage area tucked in back here, and of course the doors where we can, haul things in and out. Just a little place for the guys to sit back and have a cup of tea on their breaks where they're, this is going to be some market areas and things like that here. And there you go. That's the office, of course, for the Port Authority, sailing ships, fish, anchors. Yeah, we just we're at the office where the work gets done. No big deal. Oh, but it's real. I like this part. If a ship's coming in, of course, Mr. Bossman, whoever he is, can come out and see what's coming. Oh, see the ship on the other side of the wall there. So we've got a big one coming in here pretty soon. But it's starting to feel busier. We've got little boats, little fishing boats kicking around here and there. There is Scotty and Timber's fishing spot. They sit there and drink beer and go fishing. They used to be over here, but the barrels and stuff were getting in the way, so they kind of shuffled over down to the end of the pier there. We have stories. It's so fun. So the village is coming along. It's coming along nicely since the gallery went up. I've got what was going to be a small wee inn being built, which is there and not near as small as I had hoped it was going to be. I can show you the new house I'm working on, which is so much bigger than I wanted it. I blame Dommy, okay? Hashtag blame Dommy. Seems to me I'm having a difficult time building within my normal scale. Things seem to be getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, hashtag blame Dommy, absolutely. But it's far from finished, so, be kind. It's not there yet. I figured whatever lot had this as a view had to be kind of special, and it seemed like kind of a small lot. I can't take that hill down. There is like a little science research center in there, and of course my portal station from the TARDIS is in the back side of that hill, like built inside the hill. So it's nice and nearby. It makes really, a really fast transition when you're popping in and out. So this is actually the side of the house. It's kind of cute, right? It's okay. And it's got that as a view. So prime real estate for sure. Over here, though, is the front of the house. Now, the cathedral will start to log in here shortly. I got to upgrade my computer. I have so got to upgrade my computer. I need like a bazillion more bits of memory. I'm telling you, it's micro blocks for the win. Okay, so I call this house Fairview. Fair views, actually just fair views, because based on different windows you look at when it's loaded, you can see the cathedral over there and the Grey Lady Memorial. On the back window here, you can see across this field the bridge, the river, and part of Lady House over there. Of course, you've got the gallery out this end of the house, and then from the windows from the back side of the house have got great views of the town hall and Mayor Yanman's his flat there on this side of that building. So it's like everywhere you look, it's got a view. At the least impressive view is when you come out the back room here, or you're up there and you look into this place, which will be landscaped with waterfalls, and you still get to see City Hall, right? So Fairviews. The house is called Fairviews, which I think is highly appropriate. Anyway, it's coming along. It's got a long ways to go. Yeah, it's got a lot of work on it yet. I haven't done anything on the inside except sort out some rooms, most of which are pretty big. much bigger than I planned on making. Dami is corrupting me. I'm just putting that out there. See, fair views, there it is, and hopefully I even spelt view right. It could happen. But that will be the main reception room with a great big fireplace. I turned it off because I was really paranoid. I have burnt down this ceiling part and part of that wall twice while building the place. This will be the dining area here, and you know, again, it's not loading because I'm not over there, but when I go over and get the cathedral loaded, you can see it from here. It's quite pretty. This is just going to be a little private office / library, something. The kitchen is going to sit through here, and you can see there's, you know, kind of like a back hallway from the main. If you're heading back through the kitchen, you don't want to go through the dining room. A back door there to get out. This is the back door, or the side door, which looks toward the gallery. This is going to be a toilet in here, and then somebody's room with kind of a loft area, which is sort of fun. I'd love, you know, it'd be fun to have a great big bed up here, right? It's something when it rains and has big thunderstorms, it would just sound so amazing. I would love that myself. And then that goes to the side door. Upstairs. Yeah, I've been building a fair bit. Now, I got to tell you, I'll show you the stairs later. We have an anniversary coming up. We have 1 year on April 2nd. It is the 1st year anniversary of the opening of Westmarch. We have been building on this server for a year. I managed to spend 7 months doing the cathedral, and then the rest of that time working on this town. I feel like that's not near enough for a year, but it builds slow. We all know that. It's a thing. Not like when the guys put that together in a matter of days. I have the most amazing team. These guys are so wonderful. But anyway, it's going to be a year, so probably the tentative date right now is the weekend. Actually, it's April 5th. I'm sorry, the April 5th is the actual anniversary. I think on April 2nd we are aiming for an event night. So there will be a special live stream that weekend, and we'll be doing some things. There's a few people working on some different projects for that. Honestly, I have so many choices for events. I'm not even sure what we're going to pick yet. So something fun will be happening, absolutely. So look for that on the April 2nd weekend, the Saturday in the evening, my time. And on a less pleasant note, or it has been less pleasant for me this last couple weeks, regarding memberships to Westmarch. And I'm going to be saying something I have said many, many times, and I'm really hoping a lot that it gets heard. If you have applied, we have picked out 2 or 3 new people to join us during the anniversary. Those choices have already been decided, so no applications required. Those decisions are made. If you weren't one of them, and you would know that by now if you were, it's not because we don't like you enough. It's not because we think you're a bad person. It's not because any of those things. If I didn't like you, thought you were a bad person, I just ban you from my community, right? We can just move on from that one. That's not a problem. The problem this last couple weeks has been, I will be honest, extremely unpleasant for me in a number of ways. And some of you may have seen my posts on Facebook and different things. It's been a little tough, and I keep saying I have a lot of different kinds of friends. I have people who are Christian. I have people who are Islamic. I have friends who are horse people, and that's all we talk about. And you know, Minecraft, it's like, oh my God, are you serious? I have people that are kind of quiet, you know, and we sit around and, you know, we go and have coffee and read books together, but, you know, we don't even talk all that much. And I have other friends, it's like, and we just chatter and drink and have fun and party. That doesn't mean all of the people that I love in my life are going to be comfortable in the same room together all the time. And that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It just means that they're different. If I want to ride horses, I want my horsey friends around, and if I want a quiet time, I want my quiet friends around, and if I want a fun, exciting time, I want my fun, exciting friends around. And sometimes people are not accepted either not now or not ever, because, and sometimes it's just not now. We'll get to you next time. But because for whatever reason, I believe that having this person in this group would cause tension. I mean, if I had a Christian friend who was like missionary minded and out there, you know, really talking about their faith and feeling that that was an important thing to do, I probably wouldn't invite that person to dinner or to spend months living with my Islamic friends, because somebody's not going to be happy, okay? It's not going to be the ideal mix, let's put it that way. I wouldn't invite a horsey friend into a situation where not a single solitary person wanted to hear anything about freaking horses. You know, it's not going to be a good thing. And it's not because I don't like you. It's not because the group doesn't like you. It's because for whatever you have written to me or whatever was on your application said, this is the style they're looking for. That's not what we have to offer. I mean, an application will come in saying, I love this, 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 this. I want to build this, this. We don't have mods for those. You can't do it here. You will be unhappy here. And I'm not changing. We're not going to change to fit a single person. So play on a server that's better for you. That's not a bad thing. That's just a smart thing. And I apologize. The emails that have gone back and forth the last few weeks. It's been a lot, and it has hurt me a lot to say no, and this isn't personal. This isn't because I don't think you're wonderful. It's just because it's not going to happen. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Westmarch is my haven, and if I already know that this person has said this will be there will be tension between things, because they want a mod I don't have, or they want to build something we don't do, or whatever the style they're looking for, chatty and happy and, you know, noisy. And you can see we've got a group of people on the server right now. See the chat? It's pretty quiet, and that's usually how it is over here. So depending on styles, sometimes we just say no because it's the wrong place. That's not a personal insult, I swear. I swear it's not. It really, really, really isn't. Like I said, if I didn't like you, you'd just be gone. You'd just be gone. So forgive me for not finding a way to make everybody happy all at the same time every day. It's, like I said, it's been a tough couple of weeks. There's been a lot of people just not understanding that, and it's been very unpleasant for me trying to explain this over and over and over again, and in ways that allow me to keep my friends. And sometimes I'm not sure how successful I've been in that. So if you have applied and you weren't accepted this time, maybe it just means next time. Or maybe it means, I really don't think you'd be happy here, and I apologize for that. Yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway, back to happy things. We are building. We do have an anniversary coming up. There is a year in the making. On April 5th will be 1 year since we opened this server. And I don't even know what the event's going to be, because everybody is working so hard and doing so many amazing things. I don't even know how to pick. But we'll pick something great, and we'll pick something awesome. And I'm going to stop that now and say thank you for applying. Thank you for being in my community. Thank you for the support that I get from so many of you. And if everybody I know in the whole world doesn't get to be into Westmarch, I really am sorry for that. And the day that I sort out how to make everybody happy all at the same time, I will absolutely do that. I'm just not that talented yet, and I hope you will forgive me for that. So I love you to death. I'll see you in the stream later this afternoon. And live life happy. Build it beautiful. Bye-bye, guys.